Afternoon, everybody. This is Grant from Team Podcast doing a little bit of an impromptu stream on Vampire Survivors off the back of my stream on Total Carnage. My esteemed colleague Jake had said that I might enjoy this game, and having done one run through on it, inclined to agree with him. I've played a game similar to this before, and really enjoyed it, and actually got pretty good at it as well. So I'm going to give it a blast and see what happens. Just having a little bit of a level up here from the gold that I got on my second game. Let's up my damage a little bit. Let's have a go. Another sort of RNG game. Basically got to fight my way through little hordes of enemies. Pick up these little blue things in order to level myself up. And every time I level up, I'll get like a new ability or something like that. I say I've been playing a mobile game for the last couple of months that runs on an almost identical dynamic to this. So what we got? That one there, a little bit of a defensive weapon. It'll make the book orbit around me. Give me a little bit of knockback damage. I kill these torches, then they will drop food and coins and that kind of thing. It's a little bit slower paced than the one that I've got on my mobile, but I'm not really that bothered, quite frankly. This is loads of fun. It's one of those games where obviously you get your gold and then you level up a little bit in between games and then you go back at it again and just get a little bit better every time, which is the absolute principle behind Hades, which everybody knows I love a good Hades stream, don't I? I'm just going to see how this plays out. Haven't selected the knife yet. I'm assuming that's just a little thrown weapon. Yeah. Whatever direction I happen to be running off in, I'll fire the knife to kind of clear me path a little bit, which is quite handy. Let's get this coin. So on my last run through, I think I survived for about 8 minutes. Give or take. So let's see how long we go with this one. Obviously with there being a random generator in relation to which power-ups and weapons I get. It's another one of those games where anything can happen. If it decides to give me a big pile of weapons that don't really suit my playstyle, this could be over pretty quickly. Should have a little bit of auto healing on from my first run through. Fire wand fires at a random enemy, deals heavy damage. Yeah, let's take that one. Oh, it's getting pretty intense with this horde of bats. It's important to try and remember where you are in relation to where you've been, because if I loop down here a little bit and draw that big pod of enemies that I've just circled, then yeah, I'll cut back across where I was killing earlier, pick up all of this. Make me just a little bit stronger. Anybody that's in the chat that wants to say hi, please feel free to do so, because my streams are either done in the middle of the damn night or completely off the cuff like this. I don't really expect too many watchers. No, do I really care? I just like playing. is one of those games where death is inevitable. Having only played it a couple of times, I don't know whether it is just a case of endless hoarding, or whether it'll take me to different maps. The mobile game that I've got, you've got a 15-minute time limit on each map, and then you get a boss. And then, if you complete said boss, it moves you onto a different map. So, let's say the only thing I really know about this game is that Jake said I'd like it, so that'll do me. Backwards hit on me whip. Holding just nicely. Can't remember the name of the character on this, but it was quite clearly a rip of the character from Castlevania. I'm assuming there's going to be a few, shall we say, dodges of copyright in relation to character names and branding and what have you. Ooh, not bad. And go with the axe. Axe should be, based on how it's flying off, like a knockback weapon, I would have thought. Does make me wonder, because you can see the top left hand corner there, I've got me 4 of my 5 weapon slots free, and then there's 5 underneath. Now the game I play on my phone that runs similar to this, there will be some other ability changer that I would have thought would have complemented the weapon. So for example, those little Bibles that I've got flying around me, protecting me and what have you. On the game that I've got on my phone, there is a complementary perk that increases the duration of damage over time in the game. And if I get both of them selected, then it will allow me to level up that Bible thing to something even stronger. I don't know whether this game will do the same thing or not. We will soon find out. Oh, I've got a couple of people watching. If you're watching, please say hi. If you're actively watching, that is. I mean, you don't have to. If you're shy, then please don't say hi. I'm not going to push you to do anything that you don't want to do. Go back over where I've just been. Pick up everything from the guys that I've killed. So those axes, they're kind of good if you're in a trajectory where you've got a big horde behind you, like I have here, because they're going up just a little bit. Whoa, that's a big crowd of bats. That didn't go too well. Let's give it another go. That's all you do. Get a little bit better every time. Pop my max health up a little bit. Antonio Belpants. Absolutely not a reference to Belmont. get these guys away from that little pile of treasure. So I can do that. Fires at the nearest enemies, never a bad weapon to have on this. Or these kinds of games, I should say. I'm saying this, it's like the 4th game I've ever played on it. And my primary weapon on the one that I play on my phone does exactly that. Just fires in quick succession. I'm going to go with that axe again. See, it goes up and then down, and it should have, if it's the same as the weapon that follows the same mechanic as the one that I play on my phone, that is, then it'll have knockback damage. Or rather, knockback effect, not knockback damage. I know what I mean. You guys know what I mean. We're all gamers. And as Nerdy Up North has a no gatekeeping policy, nobody's going to start going, well, actually. Oh, you guys. No, you. Bing. Coins. Coins to make me stronger. Cool little 8-bit soundtrack, this. It generates damaging zones. This one on the game that I normally play is like a Molotov cocktail. And if you get it leveled up nicely, it basically becomes a ring of fire around you, so you can just stand there and let the enemies come to you in most circumstances. Obviously, I think I'm a little bit too early in the game to be getting the ability to level up quite that far. But everybody knows I'm a fan of a top-down. I'm a fan of a twin stick. No twin stick on this one, unfortunately. Possibly that they've got a similar mechanic to what I'm used to playing on my phone on a console. Directional attack would have been a nice addition, but I think it would also perhaps make this game a little bit too easy. Get back to where I've been, get some more blue things. Apologies for anybody watching that I am not as entertaining as my colleague Mr. Goodwill. If you want to see absolute comedy gold, come and check out Goodwill's Far Cry streams. If they're no longer on the Twitch channel, go to the Nerdy Up North YouTube channel and you can find his full run through of whichever Far Cry game it is that he's been playing. It is absolutely hilarious. Never seen one man so happy to own a shovel. Oh, backed myself into a corner there a bit. I think only taking one hit of damage there was all I needed. Excuse me a moment. Stop it, you two. Apologies, my dogs are morons. That was probably something like a crisp packet going through in my back garden. I've got a big dog and a little dog, and the little dog is just an antagonist. I never thought it was possible to meet a dog that was actually vindictive until I met this dog. Did not mean to do that at all. Still had my finger on the thumbstick while my dogs are being idiots in my living room, so... Is that health over there? I'm not sure what the health looks like on this game yet. Let's have a quick look. There's a red thing up here. What are you? I think I'll go with a little bit of luck. Okay, so those red things seems to be an auto level up. That's not a bad thing. Anything in the chat? No, just the rest of the podcast team talking crap to each other. Let's have a look. Get some more orbits around me. A good defensive knockback weapon. So my first run on this, I lasted about 6 minutes. I'm already past that. The second one, I'm sure I got to 7 or 8. Third one there, as you've just seen, I lasted about 7 minutes. So, but this is the kind of game I'm all about. Short, sharp run-throughs. And no need to get frustrated, because death is an inevitability. I actually think my little dog being an antagonist is because my next door neighbours are in their back garden. Yes, obviously it's coming out of... Ah, we're done. No, we're not. We're not. We're not. We're gonna hang on. And get this big pile of gems. How tense is this, guys? What I need right now is whatever the hell health is in this game. I could do with some more of that. In the other one I play, that particular power-up would also heal me a little bit. Not in this one. Gutted. The obstacles are a new thing for me in relation to this kind of game as well. The one I play on my phone doesn't have stuff like these trees that are impassable. To me. Anyway. Anything that pops up is... no! Maybe one hit left, and then I am done for. I still think we're on a record time here. Definitely on a record time if I'm about to tip up over 9 minutes here. If I get there, that is. 10 seconds can feel like a lifetime in this game. What I could really do with is something to heal me. Just the touch. Back this here because I'm constantly on the back foot now. I'm losing my ability to level up. Because I'm constantly running away from whatever I'm killing. Instead of being able to go back over like this. Get all the shinies. Just... Oh, look at the size of that bloody thing. I'm not going to stand much chance of killing that praying mantis, am I? Not at this stage, anyway. Find 5 floor chickens. I'm assuming that was food. Reminds me of Jay from Big Mouth. Water chickens. You mean a swan? I thought I got more than 59 gold out of that level. Alright, okay. That's the way you want to be. Let's go again. Get some of these in behind me so I can turn around. That big fireball one's quite handy. If I could get that, plus that magic wand that fires at my closest enemy, that would be quite a nice setup. It aligns with how I like to play. That little one of, ooh, we'll have some Bibles, is not quite the same dynamic as the one on the other one, so I think I'm going to veer away from that one. See if I can pick up a build here that is just savagery. It's just all attacking based. Yeah, that'll do. It's quite good. I can let them get in and group a little bit. Now that I've got both of these active, I'm sure as hell not going that way. Get up here. Back across here. I'd very much like to go right, if that's okay. I suppose it wouldn't be the easiest game in the world. Would be the easiest game in the world if it just let me go exactly where I needed to go. One of them red things. Oh, that might be. I'm getting a lot of offensive. Ooh, that bird thing. That's pretty cool. That birdie's quite overpowered, isn't it? Sweet, sweet motherfuckers. Yeah, maybe not ideal now he's actually got firing properly, but we'll see what happens. I want to leave my floor chickens over there. Hey, I'm trying to keep one eye on the chat here, guys, but nobody's talking, so screw you guys. Okay, maybe those red things aren't an auto level up. That was something pretty cool, though. Dodge through all of these guys. Get all my shinies. Yeah. Want to leave those two. Floor chickens up here if I can, so that when things get desperate... Ooh, okay. The trees aren't passable by the enemies. That's good to know. Not that backing myself into a corner is probably going to be the best course of action in a game like this. But it is good to know that if I get them all potentially coming from one direction, it might be something I can put to good use. Two floor chickens are still nice and safe over there. When things get desperate. Not sure I necessarily condone eating raw chicken off the floor. Well, I mean, that chicken does look pretty cooked, but still, it's definitely past the 2-second rule mark. Starting to get a little bit full on here. My floor chickens should be slightly above me here. Just keep circling my floor chicken. A little bit of damage in order to get back to my chickens. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Alright. More floor chicken. Back to just looking for gaps here. Some damaging zones, a little bit of damage over time, or anything that passes through my blue puddles of death. Ooh, get 3 options out of this one. One of those a badminton racket. Do me, get my shinies. Leave the horde behind me. Come on, guys, one more level up would be nice in here. Perhaps was a little bit too excited with when to eat my floor chicken. Could have really done with that right about now. If I'd toughened up to the point where I could maybe get away with just standing here firing at stuff. I could get in close to some of these light sources and just break them up and see whether they contain any chicken. But these bigger bats, as you can see by the amount of damage I'm having to inflict on them, they're not easy enemies to kill. Was that a floor chicken? Ooh! I've had one of these before. And Van Helsing would have made, had a bit of an easier life if he could have fired a flamethrower at Dracula, wouldn't he? So 10 minutes last time, I got a giant praying mantis, yeah, a little circle here, indicating a little bit of a boss battle going on. Through there? Yes, I can. Get away from him. Oh, he is his mate, of course. Got a hefty section of level up gems over here, but I think the enemies are coming in a bit too thick and fast for me to get at them. Oh, how way, man! Well, if that wasn't inevitable death, I don't know what was. How long have I been online for? 41 minutes. I played up for an hour. Augments area of attack. 15% longer. Oh, there's only so many of these I can take. $226 was the lowest I had, wasn't it? Something like that. One more go. I think extra gold's a good one. Won't give me many more chances in-game, but it'll help me level up a little bit quicker. It's quite a cool rift. See what freezing enemies in time does. Not had that one yet. Ah, okay. Just seems to be firing off in a random direction, this thing. Oh, it's going round anti-clockwise. I was hoping that would freeze all of them there. It looked like it was fully penetrating. Kinda was there. Managed to freeze. So this one looks like a force field. So, oh, okay. Alright, these little low-level bats and what have you. A nice one to have. Come here. Wasn't really paying attention to what I picked up there. There was a crown there. I've not seen that one before either. There's some floor chicken. I'll tell you what. Let's just let all of these come to me. It doesn't look like they're strong enough to get through said force field. So let's just give me a big pile of loot right where I can grab it. Called Santa water. I've not noticed that yet. Santa water. Is that like because holy water would be Christian and they don't really want to give it a religious context, so they've taken the dude from Christmas? Who knows? The knockback axe as well. This was all a little bit random, but I've got a good little combination of weapons here by the looks of it. Complementary set of weapons. Most definitely. Let's see how close some of them could get there with me having this shield of garlic sauce. Okay, that little thing there. It's obviously like the bomb for the level, so to speak. A special crate of some description over here by the looks of it. The arrow was telling me where to go. There we go. It should be a level up. Yeah. Just the one option this time. Level up the whip. We'll be naughty boys and girls. Oh, it does go right the way through enemies. Right. As long as I get the angle right. Gains more experience. Right. That'll do. XP is obviously what I'm picking up from these blue things, so it's going to let me level up a little bit faster. That'll do me just nicely. I would very much like to kill one of these praying mantis things, if there's any chance of being able to do it. And see some of the knockback effect on the axe there. I suspect, perhaps, that the praying mantis, with him being a bit harder, probably with her being a little bit harder, the most aggressive praying mantises are the females. Mate with the men and then pull their heads off. Kink and a half, that like. But each to their own. There will be no kink shaming on my streams. Even if your kink is to get decapitated by a praying mantis. Might be a little niche market. Praying mantis kink porn. I really wish people would speak to me in the chat. Otherwise I just talk crap like this. Okay, so I know I can bash my way through the bats. At the very least. And the ones I've really got to be concerned about getting out of the way of are they. I'm assuming they're zombies of some description. Best go and find some floor chicken now. Don't think I've left any lying around for myself this time. Getting far too cocky because of me little force field thing here. I haven't had the Bibles yet, have I? There should be quite a bit of XP down the way here. Yeah, there we go. I think that's my missus coming in. Might have to go a little bit quiet for a second while I say hello to her. Now that was helpful. Maybe not. Heading up to the 10-minute mark here. Gonna need to get away from the giant praying mantis. I've got those lovely little skeleton boys. Right, that shows just how hard those big bats are, doesn't it? Come on, give me some good. Please, please, please. This will be my last run through. Said I'd only go for an hour. Might do a little bit of a longer stream on this at some point. Oh, so there we go. A giant praying mantis doesn't need to worry about walls or hedgerows or anything like that. I think when that big horde of skeletons hits me in a second, I'm still not going to be strong enough to withstand them. There's where giant praying mantis's mate. Ooh, I wonder though, if I fire this freeze thing at just the right time, am I going to be able to barge my way through them like this? Yes, I am. A little bit too intense. Do I do one more? No, I don't think I will. I'm going to put my level up in now before I bid you folks a fine farewell. Just a quick one for today. Revives ones with 50% health. I'll go with that one. And I'm going to call it a day there. But yeah, I might do a longer stream on this. This was fun. Maybe at a time when people might actually be watching, because I haven't had many people watching this. So yeah, if you happen upon this stream and you enjoy it, keep an eye out for some more on the Nerdy Up North Twitch or the Nerdy Up North YouTube, depending on which one you're watching. Because I will do some more. That was loads of fun. This has been Grant from Team Podcast, playing a little bit of Vampire Survivors. Everybody have a lovely day. Bye-bye.